Hey y'all, 602 Booster back at it again with another video for you. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, first Saturday of the month, and it's been a while, but we're gonna have to get back out to Cars and Coffee. I miss it. I've missed Cars and Coffee for about 3-4 months now, and I'm kind of getting tired of it. And I know you guys don't really watch a lot of the Cars and Coffee videos. I don't know if you guys just love bikes so much, but I'm gonna try to focus on the bikes a little bit more because that's really what I want to see. But if they got some exotic cars, I'll check them out too. But anyway, while I'm on my way to Cars and Coffee, I thought I would do a little Q&A for you guys. I know you guys have been asking questions. I didn't remember to bring anything to write them down on, so I'm gonna try to do these all from memory before I get on the freeway and you really can't hear anything I'm saying. So we'll keep it brief. So number one, I'm gonna start back from the beginning. Number one, what was your first bike? Was it a Busa? No. My first bike was not a Busa. And knowing who I was back then, much younger, man, I probably would have killed myself. What's up, bruh? No, I started on a Ninja 250. It was, I think I have a picture of it still. If I find a picture of it, I'll post it up for you. I had a 94 Kawasaki Ninja 250. Yeah, that's the bike I started on. And to tell you the truth, I'm glad I did start on it for obvious reasons. I learned so much on that bike. I actually had it for about 9 to 10 months, I think. I had the bike for about 10 months before I think I sold it. It was a good bike. It didn't give me any problems. I learned how to do a little, you know, maintenance on the bike and everything. So that got me started, how to do an oil change, you know, taking off some electrical components, taking off some, you know, turn signals. Learning how to do that kind of stuff, changing the air filter, spark plugs, you know, starting to get into some basic maintenance, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I started on a bike like that, that if I broke, it'd be cheap to fix. So that's what I started on. Next question. When did I start riding? Or how long have I been riding, I guess is the question. How long have I been riding motorcycles? This will be 9 years. 2018 will make 9 years of me riding. I remember I started riding in December, so yeah, I've been riding for about 9 years. So 9 years is not a lot of experience, I know, compared to some others, but it's definitely not 1 or 2 years, I'll tell you that much. I've learned a lot in 9 years of riding, so pretty simple. Next question. If I could go back and start on a bigger bike, would I do it? No. Again, kind of goes back to why I got a Ninja 250 in the first place. I was able to start on a smaller bike, get used to the controls, get used to how to maintain the bike. Easy for me to handle. If I dropped it, I could pick it back up easy. You know, the obvious reason, so I wouldn't go back. I mean, I wouldn't go back and start on a bigger bike. Next question. Hayabusa or ZX14? Honestly, it's a Busa. No, I ain't gonna say that. No, real talk. Both of the bikes will do what you want them to do. They're pretty much more or less the same type of bike. They're considered hyper sports, so they kind of cross the line between, you know, breakneck speed and, you know, some comfort and touring. So you really can't go wrong with it. To tell you the truth, when Kawasaki dropped the ZX14, they put a higher engine displacement in it. So if you want to get more power, yeah, you can go for the ZX14 and you can get the edge out over the Busa, I'm sure. You can get it. But it's really all about, you know, it's really all about what you like, how the bike looks. I don't like the four-eyed monster. To me, I just don't like how that looks. I like the single eye, you know, the single headlight. That's what I like, so that's what I went with. I like the styling of the Busas. It just looked better for me. I like the fact the Busa has a separate seat and not some one big long seat that I have to put a cowl on just to cover it up. So I do like that. So there's more to the Busa than just, you know, saying that it's speed, because, you know, on paper, the, you know, ZX14 is faster. So if that's really what you want, go with that. But personally, I prefer the Hayabusa. That's why I bought it. And mostly it's for the styling, how it looks. The bikes perform very similar, so don't think that is going to be, you know, an eye-opening difference. It's not going to be an eye-opening difference between the Hayabusa and the ZX14. You're going to have a little bit more power because the ZX14 has more displacement. That's about it. You're looking at a 1340 cc engine to like I think a 1440, I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So you're going to have more displacement, so that's going to give you a little bit more power. So it's up to you. All these manufacturers kind of do the same thing, you know, especially between the big four. I mean, if you pick any 600 class bike out of the big four, they're all going to more or less perform almost the same, but they're by fractional margins. When you go to those reviews on YouTube and they say, oh yeah, the ZX6 has, you know, 3 more horsepower, so that's going to be so much faster. Like, yeah, okay, that's true, but not that much. They're all going to do the same thing. It's pretty much all about what you like to look at. Do you like Kawasaki for the, you know, are you like a brand loyalty kind of guy? Do you just like how the bike looks? You know what I'm saying? People the douche move. You know, it's all about what you like. It's really all about what you like. If you like that or if you don't. So really, that's what I tell people when they say, should I get this bike or that bike? I mean, really, it doesn't matter. If you want a 600, go for a 600. If you want a 250 or an entry-level bike, like a 250 or 300, go for that. It really doesn't matter the brand. You just pick whichever brand you want, whatever looks nice to you. When it comes to the performance specs, unless if there's a glaring difference between the two, pick what you want. Anyway, I spent too much time on that. Next question. Would I ever sell my Busa? Yeah, probably. I've been thinking about trying to get out of the Busa life, but it's so hard because I love it so much. I really do like the bike. I like this one too right now. I like this. I like this. Oh yeah, here's another question. Can the Hayabusa corner? Yes. Coming up right here is one of the reasons I love going up to Cars and Coffee, because there's this one turn. This is seriously like a track day turn right here. They got it cautioned off and everything. Let me show you what the track day turn is over here. This is long hairpin left. I can barely take it on this bike because the pegs scrape all the time, but I'm looking if I can do better this time. Yep, scraping them. Already scraping them. Okay, this is as far as I can go. That's as far as I can go. Because I keep scraping pads. If I was on the Busa, man, that thing would just rip. Trying to think of what other, I gotta get off and get gas. I'm about to run out of gas, and I'm barely even halfway there. Where's the quickest gas station at? I don't even see one. Anybody over there? I'm thinking it's over here. Yeah, Circle K right there. I'll deal with that. Oh, I know another question for you. How did you let your parents know that you were going to start riding? Oh, well, I just bought my bike. I actually saw a bike on Craig's that I liked, which was my 250. And I told my parents, I'm like, man, I want to start riding. So I just did it right. You know what I'm saying? I just did it. I think I did it right as to why they're not okay with it. Of course, they tell me, like, yeah, like, you're still stupid, like you have a death wish or something. It's not that they're okay with it, I guess you could say. How do I get in here? Oh, this is so retarded. I hate how Arizona does stuff. Go ahead. I'm not going into Chick-fil-A. I'm trying to get to the gas station. And it said I couldn't make a U right there, but it's so retarded. How am I supposed to get the gas? Anyway. I guess I went about it the right way. You know what I mean? I went and I took the MSF course. I just didn't take, you know, Uncle Pookie and Ray Ray's bike and just go start putting around the street with it. And everybody learns differently, and that's how I learned. I wanted to do it right. I knew that I wanted to ride bikes. I knew I was really into it. So I took the course and learned how to ride from somebody that was a professional. I didn't want to try to learn somebody else's tricks on how they got good at riding quickly. I wanted to be able to, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be able to say, you know what, I went and I got it done right. Because if I go down, only person that I can blame is myself. I can't blame anybody else unless if, you know, I got hit. But Anyway, that's beside the point. Point is my folks still don't like me riding, but they just accept it, you know? I know the other day my mom, she had saw a, what was that? My mom had saw a, what was it, a Can-Am? Yeah, she saw a Can-Am Spider, and she was like, why don't you get something like this? She showed me a picture of it. I'm like, well, you know, it's nice, but I don't like three-wheel bikes like that. I don't really, that's not really a bike to me. A bike is two wheels. It's like a trike. It's like, well, it's the same thing. You know, you let your hair blow in the breeze. You don't have no protection around you, just the way you like it. Like, Mom, it's not like that. It's just not. It's not the same. You just want to go fast. You just want to go fast. I'm like, you can go fast on them Can-Ams too. Don't get it twisted. Don't think that just because you're on three wheels, you can't go fast on them. I'm like, Mom, you can still go fast and you can speed and do all the other stuff that you say that I do on a bike that has three wheels. Well, I just don't want you. I don't like you leaning. I'm like, oh, that's what it is. You don't want me cornering. She doesn't want me cornering. Because you know boosters can't do that. Despite popular belief, they can't corner. But anyway, yeah. My parents, yeah, they don't like me riding still, but they accept it. You know what I'm saying? They saw that I did it the right way. They saw that I just didn't go out and buy something. They saw that I just didn't go out and buy a bike and just try to do it on my own without any training. So they kind of eased up a little bit. But I was still living at home when I had got my bike. So, you know, like I said, it's their rules, you know? They let me park it in the garage. You know what I'm saying? So I love them for that. Love them, I love them, I love them. Okay, quick pit stop, get some gas. So let's finish this Q&A out because there's some more questions I gotta answer for you guys. People have asked is, why do you call yourself 602 Busa? Honestly, I didn't really have a better name. And I feel bad because I didn't think it through. I just wanted to start a motovlogging channel, and I just threw that up there. And the bad thing is that I feel like now that I'm called 602 Boost, I can never not have a boost on my channel, which limits me considerably. Because I definitely would like to try other bikes out. I'm not so stuck on the Busa to where it's, oh, it's the best bike ever, and I can't have another bike. I mean, tell you the truth, I've been thinking about selling the Busa and getting something else. I definitely want to try other bikes out to see, you know, which ones I like. That's why I have a couple of different bikes now. Oh, by the way, there is another bike that's coming to the channel. You haven't seen it yet, but it's coming. I already have it. I'm just not going to talk about it yet because I don't want to spoil it. Another question people ask is, 602, you've got a bunch of bikes. If you could only have one bike to ride for the rest of your life from the bikes that you currently have, which would it be? The M109, the Busa, or the DR650? I'm gonna say the DR650, honestly, because I like to ride wherever I possibly can. I want to be able to go up those rocks if I want to go up those rocks on my DR. I wouldn't do that on my Busa, honestly. I wouldn't definitely do it on this. It just doesn't have the ground clearance. So yeah, if I had to have one bike for the rest of my life out of the bikes that I currently have, I couldn't trade it, I couldn't sell it, all I could do was keep it, I'd definitely keep that DR650. The Busa's fun, definitely. I made the channel off of that, but to me, it's a bike that can only be seen, and I can only have fun with it on the road. If I want to go off-road, man, I'm not taking that heavy thing off-road, I'm sorry. I know some guys will have, like, you know, they'll take a FZ, Yamaha FZ, and they'll go off-road with it. They can do that stuff because it's a light bike. It's like 300 pounds. But when you have a bike that's, you know, over 500 pounds and you're trying to take that thing off-road, don't drop it in the mud. Don't drop it, dude, because you're going to have a hard time picking that thing back up. I can tell you that right now. So yeah, definitely would take the DR650 if I had to have only one bike and I couldn't keep anything else. Someone also asked me PlayStation, Xbox. PlayStation, for obvious reasons. Was that a Lotus? Yeah, it's a Lotus. Yep. All the toys is coming out to play today. So pretty much we're almost here. Cars and Coffee's still a real thing out here in Arizona, so I'll still go to it. Today I'm really here for the bikes. I want to see what bikes show up. Cars are pretty slick. Definitely would want to see those, but I'm really here to see them bikes. See them real bikes.